Now, we're very excited for the next part of the show. The next part of the show is brought to you by the letters C, C, A, and H for the Canadian Caribbean Association of Halton. Here comes Richard Pinnock and the gang. Come on up, guys. We are dying to hear you.
Thank you. So good evening, everyone. My name is Richard Pinnock, and I am a board member with the Canadian Caribbean Association of Halton, commonly referred to as the CCAH, as you can see on the sign. And I've been with the organization for 15 years. Since 1977, the Canadian Caribbean Association has a history of providing programming and services to seniors, youth, students, and families Halton-wide. These activities address the legacy of Black history in the community. We call this the 4 pillars of the CCAH: education, culture, community, and harmony. Our response to community needs our response to community needs are achieved through partnerships with local organizations, individuals, and institutions. Arising out of the CCAH culture pillar is our music program, which has been established for 12 years. The CCAH Steel Pan Band plays happy music. Everyone, players and audience, get involved. It has become an international art form for peoples of all ages, including in schools. Our talented leader, Denise Alls, is unable to be with us this evening, so Richard Cornelius, where's Richard? Richard's at the helm today. Both have been teaching our community about the origins of steel pan for over 10 years. They continually educate about culture and its relationship with the steel pan, always entertaining with pan classics and pop favorites. With Richard today are some of the students from our spring session. We have 40 youth and seniors involved in our steel pan program. So this is some of the students that have come out to join us tonight. Okay, so ready to go, Richard? Okay, so for the youngsters in the crowd from The Little Mermaid, here's Kiss the Girl. That was fantastic. So this is our class from the spring of this year. So we want to give them a round of applause for their braveness here to be out here tonight in front of this audience of almost 400 people. Josh is 11 years old, just ask him. 11 years old, Josh. Okay, so as mentioned, the Canadian Caribbean Association of Halton was founded in 1977 by Isilda Bailey. Does that name ring a bell? Donovan Bailey's mother. Our home base is located at the QE Park, the Queen Elizabeth Park Community and Cultural Center right here in Oakville. And guess who went to high school there before it was converted? Donovan Bailey. So while the roots of the organization started with Caribbean immigrants finding a way to meet and share food and culture here in the Halton area, it has grown into a much more dynamic organization. It's a charity, a registered charity for almost 20 years now. We have worked alongside the town of Oakville, Oakville Museum, the Oakville Historical Society, Bronte Historical Society, and prominent historians to ensure the Halton region is aware that Oakville has a long-standing Black history, with some families being 8th or 9th generation here in Halton. On Sunday, July 30th, we are offering a biking tour of the Bronte Harbor area and a walking tour of the Kerr Village area, where you'll be amazed to learn more about the rich Black history of this town. Registration links are through the Oakville Public Library or can be found on our website, CCAH.ca, where you can find all the different activities that we do throughout the year. During Black History Month, we had 47 events during the month of February, so small but mighty group. So check it out, CCAH.ca. So these tours are the start of our week-long Emancipation Day celebrations. I'll tell you more about this. Our team's getting ready to play their second song. Again, it's La La by Reggie Paul. Thank you, thank you. Excellent job, guys. Okay, so, oops. So next week, as I was saying, we start our Emancipation Day celebrations with our Black History bike and walking tours on Sunday, July 30th. This tour is very popular and will be the third year that it's offered. On Tuesday, August 1st, the federally recognized Emancipation Day, we are hosting our official CCAH Community and Harmony Garden opening that is being dedicated to Isilda Bailey, the founder of the CCAH, and Veronica Terrell, the past CCAH president of 30 years. Sadly, Veronica passed away in October 2018, but last year, the park along Buttonbush Trail was renamed in her honor as Veronica Terrell Park for her outstanding contributions to the community. And Mayor Burton proclaimed August 27th as Veronica Terrell Day here in Oakville. Then our final event is on Saturday, August 5th at the Oakville Museum in partnership with the Town of Oakville. It is the annual Emancipation Day picnic. Veronica and Mayor Rob Burton brought back the picnic, which was traditionally held at Georgia Square, but we successfully relocated to the Urchels Estate last year. We'll be providing free entertainment and up to 300 free meals. So you'll need to pre-register to reserve your meals. The registration link can be found at our website, www.ccah.ca, also under the programs page. And now, for the final piece, our leader, Richard Cornelius, is going to be playing a melody from the video game, The Legend of Zelda. Let's give him a hand.
Good evening, everyone. How are you enjoying the show so far? Let's give another hand to the Oakville Wind Orchestra. They did a great job, didn't they? I would also like another round of applause in a second for my players, because I threw them into this with 2 days of practice. So, like Richard said, I'll be playing a couple songs from The Legend of Zelda. Video games were a big part of my identity growing up. I'm sure for a lot of you the same is true as well. And it actually was one of the things that encouraged me to pursue music in general. So it's very special to me. This is one of the first video games I played, and this is something you don't hear normally on Steel Pan. Everybody thinks of Steel Pan as happy, jump up music, soca, calypso, reggae, that kind of thing. But we are multifaceted as a people and as musicians. And so I want to showcase a different side of the instrument, and I hope you enjoy. For this, I'm going to need some help from my friend Mark here on drums. So whenever you're ready, sir. so much, Mark. You're a peach.
Thank you, Richard. And let's hear it again for the CCAH Steel Pan Band. Yes, these steel pans are made from oil drums, and they're banged out and create beautiful music. I think we've all have recollections of Yellowbird and some of these songs. So if you're interested in joining our steel pan classes, they are open to everyone. It's a cross-generational program for seniors and youth. Again, check out our website late August, and registration links to our classes will be under the programs page. Classes are on Sundays from 1 to 2 and from 2 to 3. And they end off with a live holiday concert, so you get some practical experience as well. It's always a fun thing to perform. So before we part, on behalf of the Canadian Caribbean Association of Halton, okay, yes, got it.
Let's do another one.
So some people are saying they want to hear another one. Would you like to hear one more? Okay, we're going to do another one.
So if it wasn't enough that I terrified these players by throwing them to the lions after only 2 practices, I'm going to put them on the spot by teaching them a song in front of everybody.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to start with my instrument here, and I have something simple I can give you to play. Keep that going forever.
before we part, on behalf of the Canadian Caribbean Association of Halton, I'd like to thank Kylie Wilson from the Bronte BIA for providing funding to us to entertain locals during the summer. Our talented team of Richard and Denise and the other talented players will be back here Tuesday, August 15th and Sunday, August 22nd from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. right here under the Butterfly Gazebo. And we thank Bronte BIA for bridging the connection with the Oakville Wind Orchestra. Let's hear for our partners again there. Thank you to the Oakville Wind Orchestra and to Mr. Arthurs for allowing us to share this space with you this evening. And thank you, players. We're so proud of you keeping the tradition of steel pan alive. Thank you to Marnie Bruce, our office manager, and the volunteers who work so hard to make all of this possible. And finally, thank you to everyone for helping make Halton the best place to live for everyone. And now we're going back to the Oakville Wind Orchestra. Thank you very much.